More than $15 million. That's how much Chicago taxpayers are on the hook for in the wake of several police misconduct settlements approved today.
Those settlements among several in the pipeline that are now raising red flags. Our Andrew Ramos is at City Hall.
A total of 4 settlements tied to Chicago police went before the City Council's Finance Committee today. All of them approved, costing taxpayers millions of dollars. It is now raising major concerns on overspending.
The Law Department recommends settlement for the price of $150,000.
Amount of $500,000.
$2.5 million, $11.6 million.
The payouts up for consideration in City Hall today were enough to get a rise out of the Finance Committee.
I'm concerned about the insurance companies that are currently covering the city and the liability. I'm sure they're looking at this as well.
Alderman Gilbert Villegas of the 36th Ward among those sounding the alarm of what could potentially be an economic burden on the city, where despite lawyers' efforts, cases, he says, are overwhelmingly getting settled.
Right now, the outside counsel is not doing a very good job if they're losing 85% of the cases. And we're paying them for the last over 10 years, $150 million in fees.
A bulk of the cases are tied to police misconduct. The highest profile case approved today was that of Anthony Jakes, who spent 20 years in prison after being wrongfully convicted of a 1991 murder. Just 15 at the time, Jakes was convicted and sentenced after a coerced confession by Chicago police detectives. His case among the hundreds that Chicago taxpayers are now on the hook for.
That's what makes this job difficult in terms of making sure that we not only are recognizing the tragedy of the past, but also making sure that we're doing what we can from a fiduciary perspective.
Some in the city council hopeful they could set up a plan or launch a task force that could address the high volume of police misconduct settlements.
I think the public need to wonder what can we do with that money if we can prevent these liabilities to be part of the city council payroll.
A final vote on those settlements approved expected to happen on Wednesday. Reporting outside City Hall, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, Chicago.